Stanton traffic runway 3 Hotel Tango, taxi to holding point runway 22 via Charlie and Sierra.
Traffic Super 951 Lima, over and informed, reduce time to approach 7 right, flight 70 currently descending by the approach to 27
Stanton traffic runway 3 on Hotel Julian is talking near Pushback.
What does perfect even mean?
Stanton traffic runway 3 Hotel Tango, signing up. Runway 2 takeoff.
Can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Signal traffic, Seabird 4820 November, taxiing to Lowman 275.
Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Discussed it with myself and then discussed it with the way we're going to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated. It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Traffic Runway 31 Hotel Juliet, I have Charlie and Sierra, taxi to runway 22.
Traffic keeper, not my one that guy in 67 arrived. I can have 450 please be advised for FSLabs. And we just want to keep her not my one minute, same thing.
The traffic runner 31 Hotel Juliet, running up runway 22 and depart via deflect and warning with departure.
It's not your fault, but you don't realize that I never wonder what's the truth.
Zero traffic, keeper not by one is island, keeping right top sign off.
It makes me blush. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate, hold me back.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. Today, welcome flights. My man is on the air basically, yep, and we actually, if you did not read the title correctly, we actually joined virtual EasyJet. Yeah, and I have a big announcement which is probably going to come into the channel. On 21st of January I'm going to the simulator. In a real-life simulator for a Boeing 737, and I'm gonna get somebody with me, see if I can film it. I'm gonna ask the guys there. I've been in touch with the operator right there that's operating the simulator and stuff like that. I called her, I made a schedule. She's a very nice guy, probably gonna be able to get understanding with her so I can film it. And yeah, probably gonna hit it on the channel. Me in the simulator, in a real life simulator of a 737-800, doing some procedures and some normal operating procedures with a real life pilot next to me, which is gonna be I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Good job. Shut up. Thank you. I just can't wait, guys. I just can't wait. Just thinking. Right. We have our departure in 1 hour here in EasyJet. We're gonna be going today into Lyon, which is actually the best and the best detailed scenery for P3D that's out here.
Traffic, Lake Well,
we're gonna check it out right now today. And what are we gonna be doing? I think we're gonna have some low frame rates there because I tested out, and yeah, we're expecting some low frame rates in there, but it should be okay. It should be okay. If we go, we should be okay, you know. So yeah, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. Trust me, I just can't wait. I just want this week to pass, the next week, and just to do it. I'm just so hyped for it. I just want to fucking do it already. Alright, let me just put a cup of water right now first before we start preparing the aircraft. I know, but I feel like you're here. Right. Right. I'm gonna just leave this on because I really like it. Then we're gonna start getting. Let's stop the cinematics. Right. Let's make our way to the aircraft, like we would in real life, of course. And in Sunset, usually there's not a bus, there's a boarding like in the Eindhoven, you know, at Flight C. You just walk up to the aircraft, which is pretty nice. Right, let me kill the music. Right, so we're gonna get to the aircraft, as you can see. What a beauty this is. I've installed the custom PBR paint kit for 4K, so we're gonna see even much better on the liveries, much more detailed, as you can see, which is pretty nice. Right, let's get up in the cockpit. Oh, I really want to see what's up there. World Airline winner Skyrax Award 2019. Danger! Do not enjoy red warning lights of flight. This was not. Right, let's get back a little bit. Right. Let's get to the cockpit, guys. So we're back in the Airbus A320 cockpit today, which is the lovely SL. And right. Yeah, imagine Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. Right. So let's check everything. 28.2 with 28.3. So that's good on the battery voltage. We're sitting pretty good. Everything else down here looking good. Park and back is set to on. Everything else is right. Right. Let's get the batteries on. Right, 27 points. Oh, we have good voltage today. Very good voltage. I mean, that's charged. Right, exterior power can go on. I'm gonna hear the packs kicking in. Right, cruise supply can go on. Packs can go like that. And we're gonna get that from Captain and Paris because they're on the ground. Right, this guy can go like that. I can go like that. We're just doing the normal checks of the Airbus. Right. Right. So right now we're just gonna be waiting for everything to be done. Let's get these guys up. There we go. Thank you. Right, down to 2 decimal 8 check and we're ready for this display. It's gonna wait for the display to start up, then we're starting the MCDO and we start doing the procedures. Let me get the cockpit preparation procedure checklist. We do have it in here. I forgot to download the virtual EasyJet documents, so you get it on the Discord server, but yeah, we're gonna do it for the next flight today. We're gonna be using the FSLabs.
Team holding point.
There we go.
Point 127 live fire again here.
The single thing is gonna hit a lot of ATC chatter, which we're gonna be turning it actually down because it's Heathrow, which doesn't have controller. So we're on 122 decimal. We're gonna hear all the traffic in Heathrow. Hello aviation, K767. Welcome to the stream, man. So we're gonna just hear a lot of chattering for that. Right. So let's get the weather in here. So the original master of the station at 07 which is today, time 1220 on Zulu. Auto meta report 260 at 17 knots. 999 on visibility, no cloud detected 5 degrees in QNH 1009. Right, QNH 1009. We're gonna set it on the scratch pad in here. Right, so if you guys have any suggestion for the streams to make it more interactive with you guys so you don't get bored, you can tell me. You can always tell me because I'm always open to suggestions, you know. But really feel like the streams have been like the same for the past time. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's see. So did you fly the Hamburg once? It has awesome scenery, ADDH. Well, yeah, I've heard about it too. We're gonna see. If you're flying Captain Sim. Oh no. If you're flying on the Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can get out of my stream. Wow, already 7 guys onto the stream. Hey guys, wow. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Right, so everything else is set in here. Let's start testing first. The APU is gonna go in here. There we go. APU fire test check. As you can see, you can even hear the clicking, electrical clicking as we start the testing. There we go. Engine out, so everything else is correct. We have evac. Right, that's good on the ACAM. Engine on. There we go. Check. Engine 1 check. We have it good. Right. So that's good, right, we're gonna test the annunciator lighting, there we go. So we're checking every light to see if there's anything in play, out of place, so we need to change any light bulbs. Right, everything else looking good, there we go. Let's have a better view on this one, there we go. Everything else is good. Right, just right, everything else is good. Right, so we do have the annunciator, right, so the lights are normal and good, right. Right, so if that's that, we're gonna start aligning the IRS, so IRS 1 can go on bat. I'm only ever 2 GSA flights, I got exposed yesterday. If I'm working on that, I got exposed. ACAS working top of decent working glide. That's not an aircraft. I got exposed for using Captain Sim. Again. Right. Okay, that's what something that shouldn't happen. Is that a faulty test? I think it's actually a faulty test, that one. Should not be paying attention to that. But yeah, that was the reason. We're gonna keep an eye on that. Right. VOR with the VORs can go in here. There we go. VOR, check. Everything else is good. Right. We're gonna get onto the Otsu side on this one, AOC menu, and we're gonna get of course the initialization first. So today for EasyJet, let me get this, and we're gonna be reading the note as when the gathering services are starting. So our flight number for today it's 2425. There we go. It should be U2. There we go. Perfect. Departure's gonna be EGGW, which is London Luton. We're gonna be arriving in Lyon Saint-Exupéry Airport, which is this one. Very high for this flight. ETA time on the route should be 1 hour and 20 minutes if I'm not mistaken for what I saw. Let's take a look at the flight log and we're gonna see it right here. So 1 hour and 40 minutes. I was close, so there we go. Crew details right here. Of course, Flycy, you're coming with me on this flight too. There we go. Oh, of course, you're coming with me today. Right, and we're gonna be recording that data. My GSX, oh right, it still remains shit. Yep, it is. It still remains shit. I would not be able to fly it, and I think you guys know me. I'm all in for this, the fully simulated aircraft. Right, the initialization has been done. Yep. Hello, Terrain Ahead. Terrain Ahead. That's a nice name, man. Hello, welcome to the stream, man. Okay, let me just actually, thank you. We're gonna kill it. It's too much traffic into there. Let's see if I yeah, co-pilot. Yes, exactly. Saint-Exupéry LFLL. Right, that should be good. Right, so we're gonna get Compton, arrest me, mid and move. That's gonna be, we're just gonna get only one airway today. You know, the one's gonna be VORs. Initialization requested. There we go. EasyJet 36 Echo Kilo. So our call time today is gonna be Easy 36 Echo Kilo. Cost index of 4 and 50290. That's correct, and that's the correct out on it. Right. There's IRS initialization. We're gonna get it on here. We're gonna put the charts out, guys, and I'm gonna give you guys parking stats coordinates. There we go. So for stand, we're at stand 4 today, aren't we? Yeah, stand 4. At stand 4 to 8, no, not 5.1 nor 5.2.8, it's 5.7, so that's correct. And west 00022.7, yeah, it's quite correct. It's a little bit off, but yeah, we should be good. And there we go. That's gonna be switching on to this position, right? So the IRS is in here, right? That's perfect. Right now we're gonna put the boarding in here. We're gonna have a lot more cargo today than we usually have. Pull up. Thanks. How I did some plans for future. Get Quantum 787 the Prim DG. How are you? Well, pretty good, Terrain. Thank you so. Yeah, it's a pretty good name. 787 is a butter machine. Yeah, it's like not like an A330. So the A330 is not a butter. It's a butter machine. It's the butter is the butter machine. Yeah, I'm thinking of making YouTube videos, the FSLabs. Well, yeah, you could actually do that. It's a wonderful aircraft, trust me. I have a lot of hours into it. I actually told Flycy to get this guy because it's pretty much what you would want out of an aircraft. So yeah, it's top notch. It's top notch, trust me. So for today's year, we have 60.5. There we go. Let's put it in there. 60.5. I'm gonna pull out the calculator. We have only 144 passengers given to us today. 144 divided by 3. We're gonna see. It should be something 48 passengers per this. So there we go. 48 with 48 with 48, and we're gonna be having 3,000 on the cargo. Plus the packages of this one. So right, we're gonna have cargo hold correctly only for this. And right, I need to kill out to get it to 60.5. I need to kill out 500 out of something. So what we could do is put this one to that. Let's see if that fixes. Of course it does. We have 0 fuel center of gravity of 34.6, and we're actually gonna be checking a look and see how this goes. 34.6 is quite a lot, to be honest, on the damp side. That means center of gravity. Let's actually do one stuff. So this is full in here, that's full in there, and we're gonna put it at the back. 1,497. No, it's too much at the back actually. So 1,700, you can see. 34.6. We're at the limit, and I don't want to be like this. So 1,700, and I think we're gonna be putting. Let me take a look. We're gonna have to do a little bit of fixing onto this one. 34.6. So we have that 3,000 actually on the cargo. We're gonna put it in here, okay? Right now we're gonna keep like, how much should be 500? Too little. 800 then. Yeah, 800 in here. 29.1, look at it's a little bit better than 29.1. Or what we can do, we can actually put the 800 in here and put the 2110 in here. It's even better, 27.3, which is gonna come. We're thinking about it like that. So what I wanna do, 3000, 2100 and 800. So you guys, can somebody keep this in mind for me? Cause it's gonna be switching as we're requesting the fueling, because I don't know why, but this Airbus does whatever he wants with this one. So if can somebody, right, we're gonna request the catering in here. There we go. And right now we're gonna be doing choosing the usuaries for that. Right, so catering has been requested. Right now let's start doing our tests that we do want to do for the cockpit preparation checklist. Right, bat 1 and bat 2 can go off. There we go, that's good. Right, so everything else is set, and we're gonna put them back down. There we go. Voltage in here increasing and ampere going down. Electrical, let's take a look. Go back. Right, so that fault message appeared because there was too much amperes twist and the battery voltage going down. What we can do, and we're gonna be doing it actually, we're gonna be restarting the test, because if we get that message, that means something is not good. Take a look, wait a little bit, and then go back. There we go. That means right now we have a good bad restart. Right. So we do wanna, if you do receive that message, we do the test. If you do it 3 times and that still happens, that means it's a problem. Right. Engine masters 1 and 2 switches are off and normal on the engine switch. Anti-skid is on. Running it down. Check lever, flap lever down with the bridge retractor. Take a look at the flight controls. That's good. Flaps up. Check, and the speed brake, the ground spoilers are exactly how it showed in here. The wipers are off, checked. The electrical system have been checked. It's over 25.5 voltage, so that's correct. The APU fire test has been tested. The APU start, we don't gonna be needing it. Cockpit lights, there's no need for that. Flight control flaps has been checked, position check. The parking brake is on check, and we're gonna be doing it actually. We're gonna be getting down the parking brake, taking a look at the pressurization. There we go, and we're gonna be testing the brakes. There we go. Brake tested, check, and let's rate it to 0. There we go, and then we're putting the parking brake down. The issue pressure is normal, it's in the normal green. It dropped down a little bit, but as we open the car door, it's gonna go up. Probe window heat is check on auto position. Check cargo heat temperature selector, gonna go to cold. And the electrical, there's no generator fault lights except for this guys. Then what one generator 2 for the ventilation. If we have the APU bleed, we're gonna have no, so that's good. The ECAM on the release key. Let's take a look. Release normal, wait for the 3 seconds, and then we're gonna be checking everything in here on the ECAM, and then we're gonna start preparing the aircraft exactly what it is for the flight. Right. So engine oil quantity is correct. There we go. So we should be over 9.5. So that's good. 70.5 with the requested quantity. We're gonna be having a 9.5, 0.5 per hour. Then we're flying 1 hour, so we should be okay. There we go on the bleed there. That's good. That's good. And there we go. We have the inlet and outlet valve closed with the master valve open. Safety valve closed. That's correct. That's the altitude 550 and the landing elevation 800 in Lyon, which is correct. The electrical, we tested. Hydraulic, as you can see, quantity is correct, and pressurization is 0 with the PTU open. Fuel, we're gonna see quantity should have a little less fuel. But anyway, we have 7.2 tons of loading, so we should not take much. The APU should be off. There we go, bleed off, and there we go. This is your normal 5.5 with 11. We have the cold. That means that they're off, so that's correct. And the F cargo is 5 degrees. The door is open because they're catering. Nose we're steering across off because we don't have the 1 and 2 hydraulics on the anti-skid, and for the nose with the Yarrow pump. That's correct. Normal braking is normal. The alternator and the HU, which is this one, is powering up. The brakes are looking good, and the doors are closed on that. Flight controls, we have checked that 0.2 up, and we have the rudder trim a little bit on the left side because of the wind. The other and the elevator are down. Status normal. There we go. The other main converse should be okay, right? So that's the procedures. Talk clearer, please. Usually when I do the procedures, I usually talk it fast because they take a lot more. And when I'm under schedule, you know, we're flying a virtual airline today. It's my first flight. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to. Yeah, Captain's gonna hurt. I need to talk fast, mate. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. So initial climb on the altitude, we're gonna be taking a look at the charts we have for the Compton for Bravo departure out of runway 25. That's what we're taking today out of Luton. We have 5,000 feet, so 5,000 feet, there we go. 1009, 1009 on the QNH, that should be good, and we can GPS primary, there we go, right. Operational, I don't know, but I don't know why I don't understand you. There are no procedures for the A330. There are no procedures for the A330. What do you mean? It's the procedure cockpit, preliminary cockpit preparation for the. It's on the FSLabs checklist. That's where I got it from. I'm not doing my own procedures or something. It's exactly from the checklist. That's exactly what I said. I read it down from the checklist. You know, the preliminary cockpit preparation. Exactly what you look down. You know. Maybe he's just talking to himself. Usually I kind of do that, you know, when doing the procedures. I like to check everything and I'm going through my head, you know, just talking to myself like that. But yeah. If you guys don't understand me, well, I'm gonna try and talk a little bit easier, you know. But during the procedures, I usually do it fast because then will have to have more time to answer your questions and everything and look at the chat, you know, if I'm done with it more faster. Catering services should be done, right? Forgot to get the interphone on. There we go, catering services complete. 7237 tons today for the block fuel. And for the taxi fuel, we are expecting 15 minutes of taxiing out of Luton for runway 15. We're expecting backtracking, like it's always in Luton. 173 for the taxi fuel, there we go. The trip fuel, we are using 2.8 tons, 2,815. Notation 01, there we go, and oops, and the zero fuel weight 60.5, and we are gonna be double checking that we don't want to mess it up. 60.5, there we go. Standard time of departure 1400. Right. As the refueling is done and everything, we're gonna be heading out right now to get the. There we go. Let's send that and wait for the refueling truck, and we're gonna get it out and do the walk around. And see how this guy put it as. No, I don't want it like that. It should be 48 passengers for this. There we go. Well, no, it's at 3,800 down there. And 2,100 in here for what I remember. Yep, perfectly. Right, so that's what we should be receiving, and of course, company message, because, right, oh, and yep, we have the EasyJet, property of EasyJet, right, so the A-car slot notification, London Luton to Saint-Exupéry Lyon, flight plan release 1, take on takeoff time 1417, estimated off block time 1400, delayed, which should be, we have a taxi time of 17 minutes, I think we're going to be cutting that down to the half if we don't have any traffic. Where do you get your information on what's FCOM? I'm going to start filling it. Right. Right, so everything else is correct. Right, we're gonna be heading out right now, guys. Let me turn down. Well, I have my information from official, actually from the developers of this aircraft. I actually got it from official. No, okay, no, not P3D. I want. There we go. It's actually an official information. If you want, I can even send it to you to see that the copy preparation checklist was the same, exactly how I did it. Exactly on the papers were the same. Right, heading out on the walk around, guys. I'm gonna be taking a look at the map on the walk around. So first of things first, we're gonna be taking a look at the starports and the AOA probes. So there we go. So we have the avionics equipment in the valve, it should be closed, and the first officer, captain static port should be clear, and the aviation door compartment is that one, should be closed too, with the AOA probes, and the pins in there should be good. Right. Gonna be checking a little bit on the fuselage. I really love this, what they got. This is pretty beautiful. On the standby left, first on the captain's side is clear, and the right on the first officer side is clear. This door should be closed. It's actually the entry into. I don't remember how that's called. It's the radome latch. Great. Perfect. This pin is set and in place. There we go. Gonna take a look a little bit on the back side. We can see that that's the anti-ice, the icing stuff. It actually tells you if it's ice or not. It usually this is the first that it ices, then it windshield icing. If you get if you pass through icing. But yeah, Airbus has a lot of sensors, so you don't even need it. But yeah, in case those sensors fail, that's that. Right, we're gonna take a look at the main landing gear right now. The nose land, no, the main, sorry, the nose gear. Should be usually in real life. You kick the tires a little bit, see if the pressure is down to. We're gonna be asking the first officer to get me the nose lights and see if they both work. There we go, all of them working as in order. There we go. There we go. And this box should be closed with the red one, that's correct, right. We're gonna take a look at the hydraulics wires and the electrical wires. Usually it should be, yeah, you can see so the hydraulic wires and the electrical wires, they should be looking good, right. We're gonna run now, take a look in the right side of the aircraft. I'm gonna go onto the right side like that. There we go. Right, so the same exact lens on the left side. We're taking a look if the equipment vent outlet valve is closed. This should be closed. The and static ports on the first of the captain side should be closed, and this one should be closed. So that should be correct. Right now we're taking a look on the inlet valves. Should be closed on those. And from what I can see right here, yep, they are. Is this hatches around here? You can see this one, they all should be closed because they're going to start the flight anyway. So yeah, don't need the open hatches for what the aircraft doesn't run. Alright, we're now going on to the main gears. Oh god. I think I have to turn this even down. I hate this fueling stuff, it's just killing my ears. Right. So for the main right landing gear, we're gonna take a look, usually kick the tires, in the simulator we won't do that. We'll take a look if the structure is solid, and then we're looking at the electrical wires and hydraulic wires. So you can see that's good. And then we go at the backs here of the aircraft, and we actually check this one, which is the modification records. You can see 5, so it was 5 times modified. We should get the inspection, see if that's done. So yeah. As you can see, that's the landing gear. HOT73500 main landing gear. You can see that's maximum. What I remember, the maximum zero fuel weight. Oh, that's erronated there on delivery. That's erronated. It's not that. Yeah, the maximum. It should be the maximum landing weight, but it's 77. It's a little bit more on this aircraft. But that's erronated. Right, we're now going to be taking a look on the left side of the engine. As you can see, we're flying a CFM engine today and not a EIA. Usually the EIAs do not have these pivoting doors. These pivoting doors are actually for the reverse thrust. So this should be closed, as we don't have any reverse thrust deployed in the cockpit. So usually they're getting out like this in front when the reverse thrust is open. That's just for the guys who don't know the difference between CFM and EIA engines. I'm pretty glad to tell them. Right, this hatch should be closed, and as you can see, that pin should be in there, no grab in there, and everything else should be correct. Right now, as we're going to take a look at the back of the engine, see if there is something in here that is clear. So that's good. Take a look at the, here we go, pallets, windmilling, no debris in it. We're going to take a look and see if that's that right. No debris in there. Right, on the right side in here, as you can see, I want to take a look. The phone jack is not connected, of course. Then, okay. Right, the exhausts, as you can see, are clear. The power doors closed, and the start valve override is closed. So that should be correct. There we go. Right, now we're taking a look. So the slats on the position, they should be in the normal up position, which they actually are. That's the fueling and the fueling door, and all of the desks should be closed. Do we have them open? It open or not? No, it's not. It's just a delivery bug. Right. So that's good. As you can see, technical navigation lights working in order. We're gonna take a look at the strobe lights later. Wing tips. As you can see, the sharklets. No sign of damage or something. We have all the progress. Look how fast the clouds are moving, guys. If you look. Welcome to England. Right, there we go. Right now we're taking a look at this. This is the discharge fins on the tips of the wing. In case the lightning strikes, that's where it actually discharge on that black little stuff in there. So right, the flaps are in that position and the ailerons in the normal position like I was showing in the cockpit. There we go. So everything else looks good. Down here right now, we're gonna be checking the right side landing lights. So right side landing light, we go in here, and you're gonna actually see how this is it. Okay, please send it. You can take a look on my Discord, but I'll send it after the flight. So right, it's working as in order. There we go. Right, underneath the fuselage right now, we're gonna take a look. All of those should be normal. There we go. Underneath the fuselage, we're taking a look to see if there's any leakage of some sort, which is not, and that's the hot water exit. So there we go. Right, taking a look at here. Right, this door should be closed. You can see. We're taking a look. So the toilet, of course, toilet service, and that's hot water from the toilet. Right, this is should be closed. This one, what we saw in the cockpit. No, actually no. This is the airflow into the aircraft. There we go. The flight recorder looking good. We're gonna take a look up there, and there we go. Flight recorders here, of course. That's the service door for the flight recorder. Oh, it should be closed, of course. Right. At the back here, APU, as you can see, is off. And we're taking a look at the back here, the tail section. That should be good. On the trim side, as you can see, yeah, basically looking good. See if you have in the left side the same. Right, the tips, there we go, on the wings, that's good. We'll see if we have, like on the Wizard, you know, they have that schematic of the trim so you can check it. We'll see if we have it on the left side. Usually it's on the left side. I think the fueling has been done. Right, so that's the back door. Should be closed, there we go. Both of those light recorder access doors closed, and the PU, as you can see, it's not leaking anything, so that's good. The rudder should be a little bit on the left side, which actually is, that's correct. And of course the elevator should be downside. No, it doesn't have, but yeah, it should be in the normal position with 0.2 for what it seems. For my experience, that's good, and that's the APU door. So that's closed because there is no APU power today at the moment. Right, as you can see, this is closed. Okay, portable water service panel is closed. Underneath here, then take a look and see if there's something under the fuselage. We already did. You can see the inlet valve is good. Right, taking a look at the left side, the landing gear. Modification should be 5. Yeah, 5 exactly on the right side, so there's no discrepancy on the tire quality. So that should be good, that should be firm. And we're taking a look at the hydraulics, there we go, and everything wires and the electrical wires looking good. Right, what's time? 26. Okay, we do have enough time. There we go. Right, if we're here, let's check the landing lights. Yeah, it's working. There we go. Right. Everything else is correct. There we go. We're gonna take a look at the back of the engine passing through here. Is there something inside it? No. Yep, that's good. Okay, I thought there was something inside it. Right. Everything else is good. As you can see, the flaps are in the opposition. All of the discharge. I don't even remember how that was called. I think it was something like something with the discharge fins. So yeah, the left run is on the down position and normal of this guys are exactly normal. And take a look at the wing tips at the here. There we go. No sign of any damage or something. The left side navigation, which is red. The slats in the up position. There we go. Yep, looking good. Let's take a look on the left side. Then the poverty door lockout and everything. The pro switch exit door is closed and the pivoting doors are all closed. Okay. This door should be closed and everything else should be looking good. Let's take a look at the side the engine in here. I love the CFM engines more than the EA, trust me. Right. On the right side here, the starter valve override access with the exhaust good. You clear the exhaust fluid and that's closed. And the pivoting doors are closed with the pro switch, so that's good. Good. Now we're taking a look at this on the fuselage and something. Usually the last part you do, you just enter it inside here and take a look at the doors here. As you can see, the access ports and something as you can see, and you take a look at there we we go. It's a wonderful airframe. 4 points, so yeah. Right, everything else is correct, guys. The walk around has been done. We're gonna be getting back into the cockpit and getting the flight on the way. We have half an hour and we are already fueled. There we go. Hope you have enjoyed it. The valve should be only be closed on takeoff. It regulates pressure. What valve? What valve? The one in the left side that I showed it? Tell me what valve, cause welcome, just a minute, welcome to the stream, man. Right, so everything else up here looking good. There we go. Right, we do have a company message. The first low sheet, there we go. It's chase plane. It's chase plane. There we go. Preliminary annotation is 107 January. There we go. Loot into that. Yes, that's the aircraft. Fuel 0.5, that's correct. Takeoff fuel 7060. Takeoff weight 67560. Let's see if that's the takeoff weight. Yeah, but it's the same takeoff weight. Ship fuel 2818515. Landing weight 4745. Underloaded for 1,255 passengers, 186. That's not correct. We're gonna see it after that. Banks, if you were to back takeoff, we're gonna take a look after that. That's the preliminary checklist which the operation flight plan told us, but right, so that's good. The portable wallet, 10 out of 10, 100 points deductions, that's good. Battery effect, that's good. Prepare back, right. I'm gonna be replying and accepting that, then we go. We're gonna be right. It's a chasement function you can actually do. You can actually walk in the scenery, you know. Right, so everything else has been done here. We have been checking that. Let's try now send the fuel report of 59902. That should be the uplink and supply 4.8. That's good. 7.2, right? That's correct. We're gonna send the fuel report in there. What valve? I really want to know, because if you know something, I really want you to tell me, so I know. So I improve my knowledge. Right, it's 0.5, there we go, with 27.3 onto the zero fuel weight center of gravity. Let's put it on the block fuel. There we go, 5.8. That's incorrect. We do have 7.2 on the block fuel. There we go. Should be 7.2. So we're not gonna confirm that. We're gonna put this one in here. Right, for the trip time and everything. There we go. So trip time should be 3.1, what it says here on the Airbus side, so maybe that's correct. 0.2 on the taxi time check. With the reserve we have 0.7. So correction, 0.6. 90.1% check. The alternate time is 1.5. 1.5, sorry. The final time 1.1, correct, and the extra time should be a little bit more on the extra time. We have 1.1. But yeah, it's okay. Right, so that's the initial fuel prediction and everything. We're gonna be right now getting on the flight plan, get the departure out of Randa Luton, runway 25. Well, the Compton 4 Bravo should be D1 if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. Yeah, Compton 4 Bravo. Inserted in there, and then we're going into, yeah, today we're not gonna have an ILS arrival. If you guys are asking me, we're gonna have actually an RMP arrival into runway 17 right. Right, so we're expecting the AirNav for 17 right. There we go, via the Mules 5 Sierra. There we go, and we have the TAL 1 Sierra onto the arrival. There we go. There we go, that's correct. We're gonna put that onto the planning side, and let's check the route. That's good, that's good, that's good. Compton, then a left turn and going by the route. There we go. Resmi mood, and there we go. We should have a left turn, exactly. And then coming in like this, Talar. And we have a discontinuity from Talar. Then is Arpub. Right, so usually for the initial approach via Teller, it's heading 09R0, which is actually what it put it as, then it's a vector. Entry on inbound track only. So what we're gonna be doing is on heading 09R0, we're gonna keep in that and then turn right on Arpub. So that's what we're actually gonna be doing. So yeah, it's a vectoring approach. We really hope we have ATC, but I don't think we will. Right, flight plan is done, the initialization has been done. What we're gonna be doing on the flight plan now, on here, we're gonna be putting, there we go, EGGW, there we go, 25 nautical miles, and LFLL, there we go, we have a 10 nautical mile, there we go, the perform, that's good, the initialization, we're gonna get a wind request, and what we're gonna be doing right now, we're gonna get the fuel pumps off with the exit because we don't want to get any imbalance on the APU. I know the Airbus does is actually automatic and you don't need that, but I like to do it like a Boeing. Right, there's the switch on the APU check. Take a look if we have ignition. There we go, AGT 5 degrees. There we go, check, start it up. Right. 1334, we're gonna be beginning our boarding at 1340, so we have 6 minutes before our boarding commences. There we go, request that. Right. Everything else should be correct. Do you use any RBX products? It's the global pack, I don't actually, do I have Europe LC? I don't even remember. Let me tell you actually right now. Let me just open RBX Central. So I have global base pack, buildings, OpenLC Europe, Terraflora, and Vector. I got Vector because I had an issue with some elevation data, and yeah, I needed it. So yeah, right. We can start Pegasus right now on this flight, and yeah, we're gonna wait till the boarding is done. There we go. The APU have the flap open, APU generator is available, and bleed is already 6 psi. We're gonna get it like that, and we're gonna receive the bleed. There we go. Ventilation power check, no lights. We're waiting for the pack to kick in. You can hear both of the packs kicking in right now. There we go, both of the packs kicking in. There we go, that's perfect. The fore cabin and aft cabin is correct. The back flow, we want to get it on high at the moment because we do want to get that pack flow on high so we can get that cabin heated up much quicker. There we go, that's standby, everything else is correct. There we go. Well, I'm really gonna say, London Luton is such a beautiful airport right now. It's really a beautiful one. Let's see, something changed on the meta section. Yeah, 260 at 18 knots, so we have 18 knots of wind. 999, a few clouds, 029 at 4 degrees, and 1008 on the Q&A, so the Q&A switch it. Dropping down, because it's coming nighttime, so of course it's gonna be dropping down. Right, right now we're gonna get the NOTAMs in here. It's a little bit late for that, but yeah, on Luton there is only one NOTAM, that taxiway Foxtrot 1 to Foxtrot 5 may not be available due to aircraft parking, which is actually the taxiway we should be taking today. No, actually we can go on Delta. Right, destination airport 70 Super E, reference levels and hours, we Friday, level 9, 08302030, okay. That's crane, night and day on the mobile crane. There we go, Leon face close, setting up of an automatic information transmitter. Okay, we class C and D air service. Stand Libre 19 closed. Okay, so that should be, take a look at that because we're going to be parking at that. GRFF service modified, our 12 mark, okay, and that's the, right, so we're going to be taking the only note I'm taking into consideration, the one with the cranes, the level, and this stand Libre 19 which is closed. We're going to take a look and see. Oh, we're not going to park a Libre 19, pretty sure of it, so it's closed. Right, Sigmet on the weather. Ooh. We instead of Sigmet. We're gonna be passing into a jetway, and we have heavy turbulence from flight 210 to 390, moderate turbulence which is not on our side, so we are gonna be passing to a heavy turbulence zone. So yeah, not a lot of signal sign off action today. I'm gonna be passing through a heavy turbulence zone from what it says, so yeah. Right guys, so if you guys have any questions on anything, you can ask me right now as we're waiting for the boarding and everything. There we go, wind and uplink check, we're gonna be checking it right now. You can right now ask me because it's pretty easy, you know, it's pretty easy right now. For me, most of the stuff has been already done, we're just waiting for performance numbers. 2937 correct, 152962. wind increased here. As you see, we have on sim brief, then it's 71, 82, 78, 75, 61, 62. Okay. Don't want the cruising wind. There we go. Descent into here. Level 3525 at 51, 310. That's correct. A little bit off 10 knots and plus, which we're getting into here. So that means the weather change. And yeah, okay. 510, the wind is even less, so that's better. Right, wind changing, everything else on the initialization page has been set. As you can see, the progression optimum, of course, but we're taking flight 290 for the initial. And then we may take out 310, we'll see. Let's take a look at after sky and the briefing. Yeah, my selected flyby the most favorable winds. That's why we're actually staying at 290. I'm probably going to be staying at 290. Right, I have the performance numbers that should be coming in once we're closer to the departure time we do got, and the boarding should be starting in 1 minute. Well, now we can get the backflow to normal and take a look at the condition. There we go. 9 degrees. Oh, it's okay. Cockpit, of course. That's good. That's good. Bleed side. There we go. Pumping 5 degrees. That you can see. Wow, already kicking in. Look at that. And the cockpit's already regulating the pressure. 144. There we go. The cockpit oxygen 470 psi, that's correct. Look at, listen to this, guys. This is wonderful.
And baggage under the seat in front of you. All larger items must be placed in the overhead lockers. To help us get away on time, please keep the aisles clear to allow other customers to board.
You may ask me why there is no bus, because yeah, it's simulated like the air passengers are coming in like this. You know, that's why. So that's actually why there's no buses or something, because it's simulated like the aircraft, the people are coming in on foot, to say like that, you know. So yeah, it's like most. I don't like it because it's not quite realistic, but well, what visual settings do you use? There in my description of my video. So every video you can find there in the description. You can see it. It's there. That's all the visual settings. The P3D V5.2. I haven't upgraded 5.3 because I have VRAM issues on that. Alright, so we have my laptop is running low on battery. Let's kick it and plug it in. There we go. No reshade, no nothing. It's this one. There's no reshade. Airport add-ons, the only airport. Also, I've flown out of Luton. They actually make you walk. Yeah, you see, there's no bus. Luton, I know that. Right. So very realistic. Yep, it is very realistic. I really like it that they did that. You don't see the buses coming or something. It's really nice. So props up to UK 2000 for doing it. You know, really props up. We're still waiting for the company message with the load sheet and performance numbers. So yeah, but yeah, we have enough time. Let's be honest. It's 43 only. So yeah. As the passengers have been boarded already, we're gonna be taking a look at the hero message. So Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this flight. We will be departing on time today. Right now we're loading up the packages and we're finishing up our last minute paperwork up here in the cockpit. On behalf of the flight crew, I would like to again welcome you on board. Listen to what the flight attendants tell you because their instructions are for your comfort but most probably for your safety. And sit back, relax, and I'll update you as the flight goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this flight. We will be departing on time today. Right now we're loading up the packages and we're finishing up our last minute paperwork up here in the cockpit. On behalf of the flight crew, I would like to again welcome you on board. Listen to what the flight attendants tell you because their instructions are for your comfort but most
Welcome on
probably for
board your
safety.
EasyJet flight.
Oh, you!
Please place any small items of hand baggage under the seat in front of you. All larger items must be placed in the overhead lockers.
There we go, have the
To help
boarding
us get
complete.
away on time, please keep the aisles clear to allow other customers to board.
Right.
Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no smoking flight.
Alright, so everything else is set for the departure and everything, so we have it here. Yeah, he just... Roger that, boarding complete.
We will shortly be closing the doors, so please complete any final calls or messages.
Calls?
Electronic devices may be used at all times if they are in flight mode. Laptops must be safely stowed for takeoff. If you become aware of any electronic device being damaged or overheating, please inform us immediately.
Of course, because we don't want to blow up, of course. Right. There we go, we have the cargo doors closing right now. And what of course every pilot does before we depart, we go to the toilet. So I'll be back, guys. We're gonna get the performance numbers after I go to the toilet. So yeah, be right back. Right, welcome back to Rain Ahead. I love the scene, very beautiful. Well, I'm glad you did. Right, iPhone set in place, share set in place, there we go. It's Lyon Saint-Exupéry Airport. It's in France. That's where we're heading in. There we go. So AOC uplink, of course, we have this one. Compliance with that, no one. There we go. 0fuel60.5, takeoff X67.6, taxi 144 plus 4, max takeoff fuel weight 34.4, max takeoff weight 32.7, ignite 8.1, leg takeoff weight, that's good. Fuel tanks, that's correct. Right, we're gonna be accepting that, and we're gonna take a look at the low sheet in here. It's the correct one, of course it is. There we go. So we're gonna get in this, gonna calculate our data. Runway 25, of course, and they're gonna be taking, we're quite heavy loaded today. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking the full runway. Thrust is gonna go to flex, config optimum, NTIs and RC on. There we go. Come on, right. So as you can see, you have a sun margin range 163 would be this kind of wind that we do have right now, 260 at 18 knots. We have gonna be using a config of 2 for what this guy says. Trim is gonna be 0.9 down, takeoff x 7.6 and maximum takeoff x 7.7, so that's correct. And flex is gonna go to 52, so that should be good. So 136.3, takeoff weight there. We're gonna be using this one. Config 3 should be okay. Right, let's put it in here. So flex is gonna go flex to temperature 52. Flaps are gonna go 0.9 is down or up. There we go, is down. Down 0.9. There we go. The V1 is gonna be range 129. It's a correct V1. It's not. They're not having to choose. 132 on the V2. There we go, check. Try shout to 650, no shifting, so that's correct. Performance climb on costing 4, that's correct. Manage 250, 69, that's correct. And descent should be going good, that's the approach, right? Everything else is set, guys. 49, the doors have been closed. So what we're gonna do, exterior parking, go to up position. We're gonna stay on the APU. And of course, there we go. The GPU is gonna be dismissing automatically. Right, so everything else is set in here. Gonna be locking the cockpit door. There we go. Cockpit door locked. And let's set the chairs before we do anything. There we go. Those guys can go like that. There we go. We can set the chair to like that. There we go. Perfect. Right. Up here, that's good. We're gonna wait for the exterior power to get out of here. Master switch on the APU. Everything is set. We're gonna get the pair for beacon light once we're ready to push back. Till then, we're gonna be skiing thing right here, right. So checklist, there we go. Before startup checklist. So cockpit preparations has been completed. The signs are on and auto. So the signs are both on to quantity 7200 kilograms. V1 on the takeoff data is 129, V2 133, and the flex temperature 52. The barometrical reference 1008. Check on all of the 3 of them. There we go. The windows and doors are closed, of course, as you can see. We have the slides armed already, and just get the nose steering is on as required. Beacon light. As they dismiss the GPU, we're gonna get it on. There we go. Thrust levels, idle, parking brake as required on, check, and mobile devices off, check. Before startup checklist complete. Right. Should be departing 10 minutes, yeah. Should be okay. Right. Oops, I think I've operated the stairs by mistake. Yup, I forgot that the Mac operates jetway and that. Oops. But we're gonna dismiss it in a minute. Hold up, let's wait. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Oops. Press it again. Let's, oops. Right, we're on the APU. Let's just not wait. We're gonna reset the position. There we go. And, oops, that was my mistake. I forgot that I had to press the stage on the GPU. Pushback departure. There we go. EasyJet. Right. So everything else is correct. Let's take a look at the taxi routes. Right now everything else is good. Right, we're gonna have some noise about magic. We're gonna take a look at them after the taxi. Now we're gonna push back facing north. Yep. Onto Bravo. Bravo.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What is Bravo Delta Alpha. Holding short Alpha 1. Right.
Locking gear.
London. Oh, okay, hold up. Forgot to get the VHF nav on. There we go, right. London Luton traffic. EasyJet, EZ36 Echo Kilo. We're gonna be pushing back, starting up from the terminal stand for facing northern Bravo. There we go. We need a nose left there, right?
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Right at that, so we're gonna be waiting a little bit to check everything else before we do release the parking brakes. That's correct, right? So up here everything else is good.
Release
Right.
parking
Flag
brakes.
program, park brake released.
Commencing push.
Auto check on the two.
All engines clear. Start at will.
And it's starting over right. Conditions start check. There we go. Wait for the PSI to build up. There we go. 40. There we go. Check. So flag program starting on number 2.
Please arm your doors for departure.
Men doing initial check. %, check. Fuel flow and 1 and AGT.
Our EasyJet Plus card holders, if you would like to board with us now, anytime, anywhere for the rest of the month. My name is Paul, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to today. We're looking at the front of the EasyJet, showing you very quickly the center of the car. I'm working very hard to plan back today to do what you want. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your comfort and priority for your safety. That is why we do ask that you put your time and your time.
I have a hard mic there.
Set parking
Like,
brakes.
the gun park makes it.
Waiting your
Target
confirmation for
number
good
one.
engine start.
Or that target number one. Bro, I love Airplane. Talking about the movie. Well, I don't think I've looked at it. Not gonna be using CPTLC today, so we don't have it on. There we go. N2. You can see ignition check and N2 20% ready for the one going up. Fluid flow check and EGT. There we go.
Emergency exits on this
You can
aircraft.
hear see the smoke from there.
I'm pointing out the exits nearest. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting.
It's class. I don't think I've looked at it. Or maybe I've looked at it and forgot about it or something. Now there we go. We're getting for the avail message. There we go. Oh, it's lost 707 vids. This is 200. Thank you so much for saying that, Joseph. It's such a classic airplane movie scenes. I'll search it up. I'll search it up on my recruit. See if you have enough time to do that. Right, there we go. So N2 should be with N1 should be the same. So that means right now 98.1, 98.2 should be correct. The AGT right now, the AGT on the right side remain the same, and the AGT on the left side builds up. The N1 is stable, and there we go. That means GSX is gonna say that we have a good engine started. You can hear the bleeds kicking in the background. There we go, normal check, there we go, and we're waiting right now for the bleeds. APU bleed is gonna go off, X feed off, master switch on the APU can go to off. We're waiting for them to disconnect us right now. I agree, well, it's perfect, we have enough time then. If it's not longer, maybe 30, half an hour or so. Because that's gonna be, I think, all the crews today.
Disconnected.
They go to disconnect purpose been removed. We should be receiving the sign on the right side for I don't know. Right. If it's on the left side, it's quite strange because we pushed back. No. Unusually, yep. There we go. Right side. Alright, there we go. EasyJet push tag. There we go.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Left clear, right clear, roger that. Signal on pin check, signal on pin received. Thank you so much for the pushback. Have a wonderful day. Right. The EGGW-LFLL can go in there, there we go. That can go like that. That's on all. Standby check. Predictive wind shear. We're gonna be waiting till we get to this stand area. When we turn off and nose taxi lights. Flaps can go. Flaps 1, 2, 3. Check flaps 3 set, and that can go right that on the grass spoilers. Wait for the arm position. There we go. Should be receiving grass spoilers arm. There we go. Flight controls. There we go. Let's Alright, let me just set my joystick in here. We have enough time to depart from the gate, so I think we're gaining that time. Right. So let's take a look. This should be exactly how it should be. There we go. Full right. Middle. Full left. Check. Down. Full up. Rather full left. Rather full right. No, so steering. Just trim. Down 0.9. There we go. I'm really glad you guys enjoy my streams. You know, I usually do put a lot of work into them. It's not like they don't enjoy it, so don't take it as that. Right, auto brake maximum check. We're gonna take the. No. Tomorrow is that flight. Tomorrow I'm preparing a flight. We're heading from Lyon to Edinburgh, and from Edinburgh we should be heading into Venice. I've never been to Venice, and it's gonna be a beautiful flight into the A320. I think we're gonna be taking it today. We'll see what usually in real life what aircraft takes. EasyJet in real life takes. Right, so we have the that's good. Lights check. After start checklist. Anti-ice is ground, no need for anti-ice, it's 4 degrees. Anti-skid and nose steering is on check, and takeoff status has been checked. We only have the takeoff config, which we're actually going to be testing. The takeoff config, no more, of course, we do have the predictive wind shear off, which is going to go to auto. There we go. The rudder trim is 0, and the Mac trim, which we like to say, it's down 0.9, so that's check. That's a start and checklist complete. I'm gonna have the before takeoff checklist, and that's it's so nice. I can imagine playing on VATSIM. I feel like it's done so many lines. I've got used to it, Joseph. Trust me. I have like 400 hours or so on VATSIM, so yeah, you know, you get used to it after a while. With everything. I mean, look how easy for me is to sign up to do an announcement when you come. So. London Luton traffic, Easy 36 Echo Kilo. We're going to be taxiing to holding point Alpha 1 for runway 25 in Luton. By Bravo, Delta and Alpha. Easy. That was all I need to do. Right clock, run, check, park brake release. And we're on the way. Come on, man. Don't you want to hit it? We're heavy loaded, that's why. Let's keep a little bit of the engines. It's sloped here, I forgot about it. Yeah, if you get on that track, it's a tracking system for that. I have to at least rehearse the entry hand attempt because I said, well, I used to do the same thing. What I realized is that you don't have to do it, you know. You can just take your time and do and just say it every line how you want it, you know. Because nobody's here to judge you. Here in VATSIM, a lot of people helped me when I didn't know something. They helped me understand it, you know. A lot of people are pretty helpful and pretty nice with you here on VATSIM. We're not someone, we're not a community that criticizes mistakes. We're actually a community that encourage people to do mistakes so we can fix them, you know. Right, let's see what the cabin crew tells you.
Hello, it's Nolan. Let's cabin secure for takeoff. Thank you.
Right, that thank you. See you up there. There we go. Yeah, of course there are people like that. Those are usually the guys who think they know everything. But I usually encounter one guy like that got pissed. Not at me, but at one guy who didn't have any fault in something. Oh yeah, German ATC. There's some place between. It depends on what guys you get. I met some nice guys on German on Langen and on Munich. They were so good at controlling, just top notch, you know. A lot of shuffling into Heathrow. There's nobody on in there. But yeah, Lord, I'm extremely shy when it comes to talking to ATC. Well, you don't have to be, you know. If you find nice ATC, I mean, first time I tried VATSIM was in America. And America, usually some guys with the ATC and stuff like that, they're usually somewhere exigent, especially in LA or in the aircrafts that in the airports that you actually. Let me get a picture. I'll set it on Volanta. Especially the guys that. Yeah, I know. I've had one time happened. It was one guy there. Is this Echo? In North Apron? No, it's still Bravo. We have quite a low N1 today. We're not getting any engine on idle, so I think it maybe because of the temperature, maybe because of that flap tree that we do have right now. Who the fuck tries to transmit? Right, let's take a look at the condition. The same condition on the meta. There we go. Right, so we're taking the right turn here. There we go. Ooh, easy, Airbus. Take it easy. Just slowly turning into the taxi line. Right, let me put out the big airport charts. So we're on Delta. Alright, let's heat it up right now. I would like to say it, let's hit it. Can somebody tell that guy that the piece of mic is not working? I'm flying from Amsterdam to DDT, which I don't remember what that was.
On the 229 about to that's not the island, it's on the 27 left, 11 miles off.
I complied, but there was stormy weather, so my speed wasn't stable. He said slow down to 120 knots again. Oh, Tom is difficult to slow due to bad weather. Yep. Usually I don't argue with them. I'm not telling anything. If they tell me to slow down to 22 times, then I say okay, I'm slowing down. You know, even though I'm not, because the aircraft is. But tell you to do something, you do it. That's not actually true. In real life, look, let me give you straight. Let me get you straight with this one, because in real life, let me tell you something that you can actually use against controllers that do mean stuff to you like this one. In real life, if your aircraft is not able, yep, I know what you're talking about. Terrain. That's how I'm gonna call it, terrain. Right off in the left side. So if in real life, if you're not able to do it, yeah, I used to have it a lot of time, you know. Actually, a long period of time I used to have that remark in there. It was just usually to help me get through all the mocking, you know, that I was getting sometimes. Everybody got mocked, trust me. What I want to tell you is just a little secret that I am actually using myself. I do find this. I don't want to say idiotic because they're not idiotic guys, but just mean people that think that if they're controlling that they are the kings. No, actually in real life, if you're not able to do something, you tell the ATC that you are unable. So if he says slow down 320 knots and you say look at me, EasyJet 36 Echo Kilo unable, then he should be either giving you another course, you know. So it's just yeah. Put up Mach 3 speed brakes. What do you mean Mach 3 speed brakes? If you're talking about the flaps, that's actually the flaps config that we're taking off today. With the flaps 3, it's because of the weather and the low this runway in Luton. I don't understand the shit. Do we have any right? No traffic. Slow down extremely low. I'm adding onto terrains. Oh, Mach 3. Oh, now I get it. I thought this was you're talking about the flaps. Because I have flaps 3. That's why. Right, there we go. So that's the category 3. Runway had check. Runway is 25. Check. Thank you. But well, I would just tell. If I was in you right now, like I put my hours on VATSIM, I would be like, no, unable. Let's see what you can do about that. No, I was just taking a piece of him if he would take a piece of me, you know. You should do that. It doesn't matter. You knew. You don't let people. Don't let people talk to you like that. I wouldn't ever, even if it's VATSIM. Right. Another loop traffic. EasyJet 36, Easy 36 Echo Kilo. Backtracking runway 25. There we go. Right. Speed. Shop lights on. There we go. Landing lights check and nose lights on takeoff. There we go. Just for the TRA, whether they're on. We're gonna be doing it before taking off. Check the shine down. So we don't have to stay much after we backtrack the runway. Don't let people talk you to, and don't let people do this stuff to you. You know, it's just that was lack of respect by him, and I should have pointed that out. No, it's simply lack of respect. Really missed the taxing and using my throttle. So, yeah, thank you very much for finally not idle taxing. Right, we're not gonna be checking right now, guys. So chat this out. You guys can write everything and you can talk, but I'm not gonna be looking at it because let me take off this correct. Because right now we're gonna be taking off. So there we go. Everything else is set. There we go. Right, we're gonna take a look at the departure content 4 Bravo. We're arriving, heading then left turn directly. There we go. Right, left turn, and we're going in the right. Ooh, too much, too much. There we go. I forgot that I'm at 13 knots. Right. There we go. Go full to that. Brake a little bit so we get out of that. Right, and then now full onto the right side. We do this times with the left side engine a little bit spooled up, you know. Perfect. Perfect on the turn, there we go. Right. Park brake side check. Right, captain's right, that's correct. Now some Batman instruction. If we're gonna be looking at that as we're climbing. And let's take a look at the diagram. Alright, we're gonna just have to follow this stuff. I'm gonna have to follow a normal climb, 5,000 feet on that. So that should be correct, right? We have climb gradient of 4.5% to that normal. That means feet per minute for over 600, 1,300 at 300 gun speed. Right, over 1,000 feet. Right, with the sun also brake taking off and everything else you said before takeoff checklist. Flap control check both, config, flap setting, config tree check. Briefing and runway confirm, runway 25 check, takeoff no blue, auto brake maximum check, signs on, spoilers on, flap 3, and takeoff coffee normal. Takeoff runway 25 check, as you can see. And packs as required, packs on check. And we can actually keep the packs off. Actually, packs off for this. Right. There we go. Back 1.2. Right. Everything else is set in here, so before takeoff checklist has been completed, I'm gonna have the landing checklist, and there we go. We're gonna be announcing that, right? London Luton traffic, easy 36 Echo Kilo, takeoff runway 25 out the Compton 4 Bravo departure, climbing initial to 5,000, then fly over 290 as cruise. There we go. Right. You wanna get right? There we go. Bike and brake release check, chronometers both on check, push the nose down, 40% on the engines. And stabilize check, release the brakes. Flex. Thrust check, thrust set, test it from heading. 18 check. V1, rotate. Positive right, gear up. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Get it up, there we go. Just easy on the old, just easy on the joystick, there we go. Autopilot 1 command. Plus 3,000 check. Ground spoiler disarm check, after takeoff checklist, there we go. Let's disarm the ground spoiler check. Nose off, and packs of course can go to calm down, we're turning it on. Right. Right, 250 knots maximum. We're gonna stay at 5,000 feet till the Hinton DB. Because it interferes with Heathrow traffic, that's why we're actually doing this. So 5,000 check, there we go. After 5,000 feet at Compton, then we can actually get it up. We have an restriction, yeah, it says to Compton 5,000. We'll see. Right. Let's tell them. London Luton traffic, easy 36 echo clear runway 25 is clear, we're climbing, saying actually at 5,000 feet right now via the Compton for Bravo departure due to incoming traffic into Heathrow. Right. There we go. Right, so auto brake check off, ground spoilers retracted check. Landing lights as required and signal signs, and that will stay to on at the moment as there is a big turbulence. Land right, and 5,000 feet check. We're gonna stay on right now. We're gonna wait for that to get the climb in. Right, so after takeoff checklist has been completed, we actually can do it right here. You can see we should have the after takeoff. No, if we do have it, before takeoff, do you have it after takeoff? No. Oh, there's a different one. Yeah, we don't have the before takeoff, but that's actually how it should be. EHAM has the best ATC. Yeah. Hola, welcome everybody. Over one tour. Welcome to the stream, man. EHAM controls are experienced. Yeah, they are. They are. Flying from AGPH to EHAM once, and the control team is new to VATSIM. She said that she would vector me around, give me some space so I can have a good landing. Well, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's top notch. Back up a bit, they don't care, they'll help you out to make it easier for both. Yeah, exactly, if you stay and just argue that guy and say, you know, just, yeah. Lovely, just lovely. OBX Global is the global pack of scenery for, and I'm gonna put 100. Of course, you can have the run. Yeah, but it's worth it, you know, and it's really worth it, trust me. Sagging up now. Yeah, they are. They're actually women that actually fly, and then women that actually control. It's like scenery from that. Yeah, it's exactly. That's actually what it is. It's the scenery from the entire world. I met a lot of them. I even met a German woman, which was pretty nice on the ATC. No. Oh, I'll add to my wish list. Well, you can. I mean, OBS Global is top notch, no? Do I have London control? Something? No. Right, let's pull out Volanta and see what this guy tells. There we go. GKK, yeah, it's Gatwick director. Right, see, this is exactly why I'm sitting at 5,000 feet, because of that traffic coming into. See. These clouds, I don't think they're full of ice. There's 6 degrees here, so it should be okay. We have a beautiful view anyway for this. It's quite bumpy on the takeoff, that's what I have to say. Quite bumpy. Let's give an announcement for the crew. Ladies and gentlemen, to the captain speaking. We are sitting at 5,000 feet at the moment. We're waiting for some restrictions on the airspace radar and onto the departure. We will be climbing to flight 290 and we are gonna be sitting there for the duration of the flight. We have tried to takeoff. Was a little bit bumpy, and right now we're not turning off the seatbelt sign just because of this stuff, because it's a little bit bumpy and we do have a lot of turbulence reported during this trip. We'll see if we will turn off the seatbelt sign or not, but I think we will because you guys need to get up back there. Again, if you have enjoyed the takeoff, I'll get back to you once we are onto the cruising and give you more information about the flight and the progress that we're doing up here in the cockpit. Doing those for the project. We are sitting at 5,000 feet at the moment. We're waiting for some restrictions on the airspace radar and onto the departure. We will be climbing to flight 290 and we are going to be sitting there for the duration of the flight. We have tried to takeoff. Was a little bit bumpy, and right now we're not turning off the seatbelt sign just because of this stuff, because it's a little bit bumpy and we do have a lot of turbulence reported during this trip. We'll see if we will turn off the seatbelt sign or not, but I think we will because you guys need to get up back there. Again, if you have enjoyed the takeoff, I'll get back to you once we are onto the cruising and give you more information about the flight and the progress that we're doing up here in the cockpit. Well, there we go. So we're expecting the new climb. So right now the climb, we're gonna go 290 directly. We're not gonna wait 200. 100. There we go. For the left turn. Well, let's take a look at the progression that we're gonna be making. 1531, and we are expected in there at. Of course. Just give me your name. I don't know how it is. I never landed somebody on Volante. I've just recently switched from Simtoket Pro. 1529, yes, I think it's reported with this one. We do have it right now, the speed and altitude. I'm also getting GSX and GSX2. Maybe after my try. Well, X-Plane 11. That was. I bet everyone here hates their own voice. Well, not in particular. I'm not a big fan of mine, but I'm not hating it. I can't hate myself, though. On this active sky, I might get Rex. Yeah, that's what I thought, getting Rex. But I remember that usually when I was flying with the Rex, I had a big chance of the game crashing. So I said no, thank you. Okay, oh, you already got me. Okay. Oh yeah, I've received it. There we go. Just accepted it. Oh, there we go. We should be getting our climb right now. London traffic, EZ36 Echo Kilo. We are leaving Compton at 5,000 feet. Beginning our climb for level 290. There we go. Listen to that. I don't use anything actually. These are the normal clouds at the higher quality you can get in P3D. The SID heading south from Luton avoid Heathrow. Yes, they do avoid Heathrow. Usually you get into Compton. When from Compton you continuing with the route heading south. Compton is the VOR that actually all the arrivals heading into Heathrow passing through. That's why we even stay at 5,000 feet till Compton, because the arrivals usually come in at higher altitudes. That's why. I've used Rex Weather Force. It's shit. That's all I have to say. And look in the left side how beautiful that is. Yes, mate, these clouds are the fall clouds. There's nothing Added. I like Active Sky. Active Sky is top notch. Is the best you can get. So yeah, right now we just avoid the Heathrow. That is why we're actually doing this exactly like that. That's why you have to comply with the speed restrictions and the altitude restriction the best you can. Yep, they really do look nice. There we go, heading through the clouds, and we do want to take a look. 10,000 feet. There we go, pulling for the STD. Should have pulled at 6,000, but yeah, we can pull later on now. 10,000 feet check. Look, -3 degrees and there's clouds. I do see something in there, but I think should be okay. Landing lights off. There we go. Strobe lights auto, and the other lights will remain on there. Oh, it's holy. I like how this guy makes you to make a count. Yep, it does make you to make an account. Pretty nice, actually. Right, constraints can go out of here. There we go. And right now we're just heading down south. That's all we're gonna be doing. I figured out how to after 2 weeks, man, really? Come on. Could have asked somebody. Look at the tailwind. It's passing through this wonderful clouds. 1 or 2 addons a month this month. Well, right now I'm just buying sceneries. That's all I'm buying. I don't need look at the traffic at the future. Look at that. See? So this is why you're avoiding. You're taking the departures to avoid Heathrow. Because I'm not trying to configure. Well, it's a harder simulator to configure, to be honest, P3D. But once you get it right, that's just top notch. We have one guy coming with us too. And 5-3, well, it should be 2 minutes late. It should be okay. I think we're gonna recover this once we get to 2 down to 0. But performance check it in there we go on 435 should be arriving at our cruising in 15 minutes into the flight. With Microsoft Flight Simulator all add-ons in one location, yep. But with P3D there's a little bit different. It's much more different, you know. That's why all the P3D, a lot of P3D add-on developers, what they do is they do an installer, so people would be much more easier installing the simulator. Installing the add-ons for the simulator. So yeah. For the descent, expecting it. Yeah, look about that. Right. I've got it from the website. Yep. Got that Scaven JSEC from Sim Market. Well, I got it from Sim Market too. Oh no, you didn't. Come on, Terrainhead. You don't want to buy the ATC add-ons. No, when you have VATSIM, why would you buy that? I never liked it, and I will never like it. It's just like a non-immersive experience. I really have to say that because that's actually what it is. Right, there we go. Don't think we're gonna be landing fully night. No, there's installer just annoying when you want to configure and install it. Yep. Oh my god, mate. What flashy?
Searching for like 3.
Traffic, I think. You wanna play sync up? Well, no, because my stream is gonna get fucked up.
Thanks very much.
I was about to use money on it. Good thing I asked my friends a review. Yep. Well, you can just read some. Okay, we have the. There we go. Let's get the sounds out. We have a little bit of a good weather now. Not with all music. Well, true. That's true. Right, so the fuel flow, it says 2,400 kilograms an hour. It should have 2,200 kilograms per hour on the fuel flow. Just don't play Michael Jackson or whatever the guy was. It was a Michael Jackson. It was actually a songwriter that I was never expecting him to do this kind of stuff, but I don't remember how it was. I don't remember who it was. That's just to know that I was not expecting. Got a religion with these roaring engines, yep. Let's get the range maximum. Not that can go like that. There we go. Billie Jean, the Mile. I think we're gonna be getting into France by the time the sun goes down. I think 4.5. Yep, it should be exactly when the sun is going down. That tailwind, we're actually gonna be hitting a jet stream in a bit, so that's why we're expecting some turbulence. Yep, we're gonna be hitting that jet stream. Not staying long in it, but yeah. Billie Jean's a mile. Right, so right now as we're the cruising, is that a hold up, I just got some messages on Discord. There we go. Oh, so the new Michael Jackson is born. I just want to go into Easy Crew. There we go, documents. There we go, Airbus checklist. I want to download it. Give me that checklist. Give me that checklist. Should be receiving a copy message with the stance that we are. A390, A392, VATSIM Vito checklist, Airbus checklist. I want the A320, not the A390. No, A320. Checklist. Checklist. Right. Oh, this guy giving me the A319 checklist. I want the A320 checklist and all of them. Billie Jean. Oh, now I have to wait for aviation lens to load up. Right, so we're just accepted and now we're heading into France in a minute. Right, so Boeing, Airbus, A320, and this should be the normal procedures on the 80. What the fuck is this shit? Why is this not working? I'm pressing this. Come on, open image in new tab. No, open link in new tab. Okay, doesn't work. How do I, okay. Now we made that song. Yep, it really got stuck in my head. Do we have any icing into here? Because I'm looking at that right at that this wonderful stuff. You can see if there is icing on the plane or not. Okay, so I don't think we're getting right. Flight crew operating manual. This is what I should have already written. Right? I've already read this, but we have the winter operating procedure, which we actually should have this already, but we don't, because I didn't give a shit and last minute change about performance. And there we go. And I just want to download this checklist, which it's annoying because I'm not able to do it. Because Aviation Labs has a fucked up website, right? Thanks for downloading. I agree. Download. Okay, it's for both of them. Okay, download it. Right, so right now we're good. I think it's some flights a good test of it, but well, yeah, I can say that that's top notch. Flight C has some nice playlists. Right, so flight crew operation. We're gonna be Right now, I'm not gonna sing you a song. I'm gonna read you from of operating manual with 68 pages. There we go. Thank you so for the signatures, guys. Okay. General. So the exceptional FSLP is essential maintaining the safe operation of our fleet. Okay. Part of flying is in control of the aircraft. Part of monitoring, of course, monitor the aircraft system. The crew member occupying the left-hand seat, and the crew member is CM1 and CM2, and the commander, of course, at the operator responsibility. Like always on the any other elements. Right. So the operating limits of the dry damp wet on the right condition. The max crossing for takeoff is 38 knots, and max crossing for landing is exactly 23 knots. With 3 millimeters or less of slash dry snow, wet frost and compact snow, we have 29 knots on the crosswind and 29 knots on the headwind of the landing and the takeoff. Sorry, not the headwind. Slippery when wet, compacted snow under the 15 degrees, more than 3 millimeters, 1.8 inch depth. Dry snow maximum 100 millimeters, wet snow 320 millimeters on the maximum, 25 knots. Okay, so this is the limitations which you actually can use if we encounter these situations. And final my game crash. Oh, that's bad here, man. That's bad to hear. Yeah, because you have the aircraft AGL. Well, I have that. No, the game never crashed on me into Heathrow. It crashed. I don't know what's on this scene. Oh, look at the clouds. Look at the clouds. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, my game crashed a lot of times, guys, so get used to it. It's a simulator. Right, it's about the rest of sector. The checklist using the operational flight. The checklist is used to confirm our flight purchased by the crew. That means successfully completed. The amount of the one engine taxi departure checks. The precise number operated for the cruise may be detailed here as a reminder. Quick reference to max 12. Oh. That's a little bit of a problem we have right here, because we did not do the only one engine operating. Actually, EasyJet operates the one engine taxi procedure. Oops! I think we have a problem right there. So more or PI report will maybe get invalidated because of that, but yeah. Right, that's use of automatics, there we go. Loss abandonment procedure, of course, we have used that, we already know done the departure procedure 2. Primary copy preparation, we have them right here. We're gonna be using it for flying fly this, so copy preparation procedure, have it right here, that's how we're taking it. Power flying, you can have the okay, so that's how it's gonna be it. Are you crazy? You need help? You're low on fuel. Are you having knall? Yeah, pretty funny. Don't say it again. I don't have a goddamn know what that means. Right, the DFMGS. Okay, I don't want to take a look. Tell operating procedures. Yes, there it is. Flight preparation preliminary. There we go. That's the pedestal, the engine start checklist. Right, so we are at cruising at the moment, and we're gonna be cruising for about half an hour, which should be good. Let's get the PA announcement. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We have reached cruising altitude level 290. We're gonna be cruising at this altitude because of the winds are actually the best around here. So we should be good. We should be arriving right on time into Lyon. We should be cruising for a little bit. Correction. We should be cruising for half an hour and then begin our descent into Lyon. I'll get back to you once we are gonna be beginning our descent. Just to inform you about that. Please keep in mind that STIBA sign is off with the no smoking, which is an auto, but we will. I will advise you that no smoke on this flight, because we have smoke detectors in the lavatory and everywhere, so you don't want to get fined. I'm pretty sure about that. Sit back, relax, and I'll update you as the flight goes on. Listen to what the flight attendants, and if you have any suggestions, you can tell them as they were going to pass the message into the cockpit to just make the flight a little better for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking. We have reached cruising altitude level 290. We're going to be cruising at this altitude because of the winds are actually the best around here. So we should be good. We should be arriving right on time. No, it doesn't fly into Bucharest. They fly into Târgu Mureș. It's a smaller airport into here. So they fly, yeah, they fly into Romania, but they fly into Bucharest from Budapest. Get back to you It's LRTR or RTM. I don't know. LRTR is Tim Shot. LRTM.
Keep in mind, let's keep a sign
Lima Romeo Tango Mike.
which is an auto, but we will I will advise you that no smoke on this flight because we have smoke detectors in the lavatory and everywhere, so you don't want to get fined. I'm pretty sure about that. Sit back, relax, and I'll update you as the flight goes on. Listen to what the flight attendants, and if you have any suggestions, you can tell them as they were going to pass the message into the cockpit to just make the flight a little better for you.
Right. Okay, thanks, no problem. Don't you have Jig now?
We have got great savings on a
Yeah,
selection
no,
of award-winning gifts in our boutique range, some of which are exclusive to you as an EasyJet customer.
Okay.
You'll find full details in your boutique brochure.
Not gonna
why
say a
not make
thing
the
about
most of
that.
the opportunity
I
to
don't
shop
know.
and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like
Well,
to see
if
any
you're here to
products
make
or
fun,
any questions,
go ahead.
just ask us as
We
we
can make
join
fun.
you in the cabin.
Because I actually don't care. So I am. Alright, so that should be good. There should be expecting a flap 3 landing. No, I don't make fun. No, then, okay. You can do whatever you want. Just know that the response is gonna be the same of what you do. That's all I'm gonna say. The reaction and counter reaction. Speaking of wizard, I need to take a whiz. That's a good one. Guys, I'm gonna go eat. I should be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave you with some views if you want. You guys can tell me. I can make any of this. Like you guys can tell me what views you want. I think this is the best one actually. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Just gonna go eat. I'm gonna give you some nice music, MCS of course, because we don't want to get copyrighted. And yeah, I'll be back in about 10 minutes, as I told you. Enjoy these views, and tell me if you want me to change it because I can see already. I can see the chat even though I'm eating. So yeah.
Time is unfair, 'cause I know you're out there somewhere, patient, waiting unaware, feeling like your grip might slip too soon. But I'm running, chasing speed and gunning. I'll be right there all of a sudden. I feel your heartbeat lead me straight to you. It's strange, I know.
Right guys, I'm back, so just done eating, there we go. Right, so we should be expecting a company message. Win data uplink. Ooh, we have received another uplink? Yeah, we have received another uplink. Right. Well, take a look at also in here, the OC. Should be receiving a standing gate. That's the actual thing. Take a look, 15:08. Well, we do have enough time, but yeah, it seems like I think it's loading up Lyon, which is a pretty, let's say not busy airport. Gonna take a look at Volanta, guys, and just see how the traffic is gonna be sitting into Saint-Exupéry. Oh, me, one guy, two guys on the arrival, heading from Paris. We have one departure, which is Matthew Purves, heading into Manchester. I think he already departed. Oh, I don't know, did he? No, he didn't. Yeah, a lot of Ivao traffic. I was thinking about flying into Ivao, but no, I don't know. I'm really waiting for that standing gate, you know. Right. As we're approaching our stop of descent, let's take a look at the arrival. So, we're expecting the Mullins 5 Sierra arrival heading into. Well, Mullins 5 Sierra arrival heading into number 17 right. That's what we are expecting. 17 right. We're gonna drop down first, Flavor 250, that's ignored. Flavor 190 next, at the DMF 27 out of Moo. If we zoom in, we should be seeing that guy. Yep, that's the viewer, we're actually inbound. We have the ERNAV 17 right, perfect. So for the ERNAV, we're not gonna be using LNAV and VNAV. And how it's done usually by the VNAV and all that. We not need the ILS for the ERNAV arrivals. Yeah, you guys, tell me if you want me to keep the music on the background while I'm talking, or if you want me to turn it down. I could turn it down. You know, it's up to you. I mean, yeah. Just eat the candy. Those. I have 184 views, and I think this is the most view time stream that we actually do have on the channel. So I really have to thank you guys for this. It really means a lot. I mean, seeing you guys really support my channel, it really means a lot. Right. Okay. Oh, I'm actually stopping the music. I'm 509, is it? Yep. Almost on 10 minutes. Right. My laptop just said fuck it and flight to not stay connected to the network. Yep, they did. Right, excellent connection. Right, so let's take a look in the arrival specking. So, right, so I have to tell her on the runway 17 right, respecting 507 500. 5150, that's for the runway 15 right, inbound on the heading 121. It depends what we do, 455, 5170 or 5140. That's correct. Respecting case of radio vacuum cross D40, the aiming for the USA. At or below flight 120, max 250. Okay. Now we're gonna take a look at the initial approach. Coming on heading 9090 after Teller, and then we're gonna stay on that heading with the wonderful heading bug, and then at RPOB at 3,000 feet, Mach 220, that doing the beginning of right turn. So yeah. Take a look at the recommended altitude as we're coming down into the runway. And yeah, the glide landing is going to be a 3-degree glide path and 40 and haven't been right. Well, now take a look right now. Let's take a look at the next phase right? For the approach phase, right? Let's read the METAR for Saint Exupéry Lyon Airport. A time on 4030 Zulu, 120 degrees 4 knots for the wind. There we go. 999 fuel cloud 008 overcast 028 2 degrees on the temperature QNH 1021. There we go. On the barometrical, we're going to be using the barometrical reference right here. So we have up in VNAV category, okay, LPV category 1. We can use the VNAV category Charlie 1038. 1038, there we go. Gotta be a barometrical minimum. Right. For the landing in here, we're gonna take a look and get the landing data in here. There we go. 64.1 tons set config. We can go config 3 versus oh, alright. Oh yeah, 17 right. There we go. 138, 143, 147 right. So 64.1. I think it's too. I need good games to play. Any ideas? F1 2021. You know I was about to say that, you just can't. Right, so on the load sheet, what did this guy says here? Landing weight 64.8 actually. You gotta put 64.8 right here. There we go, and let's make it calculate that. There we go. No, 64.8 can go here, 143. I think it's a bit less. No, it's even lesser. Progression, there we go, report. Three 3.6 37 64.1 actually. It's actually the aircraft was correct. So the aircraft was really correct. There we go. 143. Right. As you can see, after you have 3. Let's see if you press. Okay, space is calculated. Right, so let's take a look and get the airport right here. So Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and Alpha 4 has a landing distance of 4,000. Okay. Available. For the low auto brake setting, we have, yeah, we're just vacating at half the room, which is half of 5, and then left on Tango, so that's what we're actually gonna be doing. Alpha 5 and left on Tango, and yeah, auto brake gonna go to low, reverse is idle, and that's how we're gonna be doing. Oh, Let Loose, I've been playing it for the last hour. Very fun. Hell Let Loose. What a game. Legend, only legends play those games. Alright, we still have not received the stand and the gate, which feels pretty strange. So if we have not received, we're actually gonna pick one. I think it's gonna be Juliet once. I'm gonna enter and Tango Juliet onto the Juliet apron. Tango Juliet for gate. There we go. Stand Juliet. What? Stand Juliet 35. There we go. We're gonna put it in here in the Otsu. Well, 57 miles on there. There we go. So we'll be flying for about an hour, which is pretty good. Really like this EasyJet FB background. Really looks nice. Right, we should be arriving in a little bit of let's say not even 10 minutes, so we're under 10 minutes. So LFLL traffic, descending via, right, let's get it out if you don't know, by the Mo 50 from level 290 via the start out restrictions. Expecting Arnav approach 17 right via the, we have it right here in the initial approach, is the Teller 1 Sierra. 1 Sierra, there we go. Perfect. 39 miles, there we go. Right. So yeah, it says we continue descent operations, so we're gonna take a look at that. We should be getting just down correctly. Auto brake low, speed brake and reverses on idle. Right, with this kind of conditions, and earn over Rabu, it's not quite the best. I mean, we can take 1-7 left if we need to. I don't know what to say about this. Really don't know what to say about this. Right, 120 at 1430 at 4 knots, 999 for cloud 008, overcast 028, 02 degrees in QNH 121, it overcast at 2800 feet, so I don't know what to say. That few clouds in there is pretty bad. We'll see. We'll take the decision if we need to go around, not any problem. Almost 200 on the views, so just 3 views left. 11 likes and 5 guys watching at the moment. Wow, thank you so much, guys. This is just top notch. It's just really top notch. We had 8 viewers. The maximum number of guys I was watching. Oh, 2 more. There we go. We're just about to hit 200. How much does P3D cost? Depends on what version you want to get. It's between $140 to $60. Depends on what version you want to get. $20, there we go. Yeah, a lot, exactly. I think that's the best answer you can get. EasyJet 6 Echo Kilo. And on Sunday, when we're gonna be doing the flight into Edinburgh and then heading down into Venice, we're gonna be using EasyJet UK Europe actually. Right now we're flying EasyJet UK. We're gonna be using EasyJet Europe as we're heading out of Lyon. There's gonna be a little bit of a difference into a lot of stuff. So yeah, you may expect some difference on the accents of the passenger, the cabin crew. You can hear the back, and the difference of how we're gonna be handling the aircraft, because yeah, it's the difference. There we go, 12 miles out. Let's hit that in there. Initial 190. We can actually take him from the chart as we're gonna be putting it out. There we go, level 190 at a 27 mile DME. There we go. And constraints can go in there. Right, as the sun is gonna be setting, we do wanna prepare the lighting, you know. I always have a problem with this knob. I always had a problem with that guy. Of course he was there, but okay with that one. Right. Well, that's a professional plus, which you actually, it's for airline industries usually, right? 5100 in there. Usually it's used for, yeah, if you get a professional, I mean, that's the best. Well, listen as the passengers have started the descent. Ladies and gentlemen, to Captain speaking, we have begun our descent into Lyon. I'll get back to you once we are close to the landing. Hope you have enjoyed the flight. Sit back, relax, and I'll update you when we are close to the airport and we're beginning our approach. Till then, this is what the flight attendant's instructions tell you to prepare the cabin for the landing. And again, thank you so much for choosing EasyJet. Hope you have enjoyed the flight. And sit back and relax. We'll try and make it as smooth as possible for you. Here we go. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, so Captain speaking, that we gain our descent into Lyon. I'll get back to you once we are close to the landing. Hope you have enjoyed the flight. Sit back, relax, and I'll update you when we are close to the airport and we're beginning our approach. Till then, this is what the flight attendant's instructions tell you to prepare the cabin for the landing. And again, thank you so much for choosing EasyJet. Hope you have enjoyed the flight. And sit back and relax. We'll try and make it as smooth as possible for you. There we go. Can drop that down. Interior already, but yeah. I don't I can go to dim, and we are already starting to see the sun going down. It's pretty beautiful. I mean, look at the clouds. Right, we're gonna get the map out here. We're gonna put the landing information in here, so we just need to know. Yep. Landing climb gradient of 0.4% and go-around climb gradient of 5.2%. So that's 5.2% on the climb go-around. So yeah, there are some differences for your question, Philip Limbers. The differences are that some versions have better optimization than the other versions. I mean, look, the academic, the optimization quite not the best, but the how is it called? The professional plus is just a little bit better, you know? Yeah, and professional plus is used in real simulator, that's why it costs so much. Exactly. VNF is playing tricks on us, maybe because of the deviation from the wind. Yep, the most expensive things. I don't know when I'm gonna go to the simulator. I don't know if they're using X-Plan or Pre-3D. If they're using X-Plan, I gotta kill myself. Yep, that's actually exactly how it is, FlySim. Right, so for that, exactly correct. We're using config tree, of course. Did I set it here? Config tree? Yes, I did. Landing flap tree can go in there, right? Just preparing that already. There we go. WS flap tree. Let's have it in there. There we go. Down here, everything else is good. That's one below. Commercial setting. No, it's actually for the guys who use simulators. But I think it is actually for commercial settings. If you're, yeah, actually, yeah, right. You're right. Commercial setting actually includes simulators. That's actually why it costs so much. It'd be 2,500 euros. Well, no, just give it to me. I'm using it at my home, and I don't keep stuff. It's not expensive in my house, so give me that simulator. For simulator on PC, for players get academic, we don't need something else. I got professional. Not professional plus, but I just got professional. Is that one like 120 or something? I don't remember how I paid for it. It was a long time ago. It's almost a year since P3D has been released. That's about it. Somebody made me buy it actually. One guy who I'm not gonna give the name of. Right, fly 1 to the next. Coming down, there we go. And there we go, we can raise this, guys. Right, transition altitude should be at 5,000 feet, which we're going to be checking right now. 5,000, there we go. Thank you. Condition should be 1, and after under 10,000 feet, 20,000 feet, we're going to be checking and pulling, staying on. We're just going to be putting the flight controls and everything, just preparing it for the arrival. Dark stove, so started listening to a lot of blues music because of my serial that I'm watching. So yeah, right. Forgot about that. I always forget about that Captain Emperor setting. Pretty beautiful. Not, I really like the P3D. It's not everywhere. It's not snow everywhere. That's really nice. It's really, really nice. Right, so on the right side of the aircraft, we're gonna see a little bit of a high terrain, as you can see. It should not be the case until the arrival. Yeah, 5,000 on the VOR, so it should be okay. Right now we're about to run in Rowan VOR, not running. So it should be good. Alright, meter change 1500 at 5 knots. 6060 variable 1509 fuel cloud 0504 scattered at 016K broken at 026 2 degrees and QNH 1022. So we're actually gonna go and do the performance and we're gonna put QNH 1022. And the maximum of the wind is 110 at 5. There we go. Have any speed restriction here? There we go. Right, Teller inbound 121 with respect to fly level 70, I think. I'm gonna put 70 in there. That's what the FMC told us, a Teller 80. See if we can use that. One Sierra, minimum flight 070, maximum flight 100, 21 miles, not come out to threshold 17. Yeah, there we go, so seatbelt sounds can go down. Acceleration point, here we go, approach fix. Okay, get out a little bit on the Vigna part, which is gonna be recovering it with the... Present your friend request from Volantimate, roger that, just accepting it. I'm accepting everybody's friend request, so feel free to get it to me, you guys can then see when I'm flying to. We have one guy who's gonna be the power, oh, he arrived already. Just accepted the dialects, thanks for giving me, I'm just accepting everybody's friend request, so you guys can send it to me. Right, 250 checks, so that means we're clear to go under 10,000 feet, right? We're gonna, after Talar, we're gonna just right, to recover that, all we need to do is get the speed breakdown. I'm gonna go to my hub needs, there we go. We want to recover that VNF pod. That kind of tailwind is... There we go, this is quite a high energy decent, call it like that. And there we go, we have that deceleration point that's gonna go to 220 for this one, which we're gonna keep actually the speed brake as the aircraft goes up. And to get the 220 we need to put flaps 1. We're gonna wait for the red dot in there, which is actually the stall warning. Right, we're now using the real aircraft, as you can see, checking the limitations, the VFA for the extended 230. We're ready for 230. There we go. There we go, flaps on. Slats are out, check. There we go, 10,000 feet check, wait for 10,000. There we go. Landing lights down, strobe lights armed, then we're gonna wait for the other one, right? Other brake we're gonna be using low, and let's announce the... Alright, let's get a little bit again. Just half of it, I don't think we need the full of it right now. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We would like to announce that we're on the approach for LS runway 17 right, 4117 right into Lyon. We should be landing in about 9 minutes, so please make sure you have a security fasten and listen to what the flight attendant is what instructions the flight attendants give to you. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We would like to announce that we're on the approach for LS runway 17 right. 4117 right into Lyon. We should be landing in about 9 minutes, so please make sure you have a security fasten and listen to what the flight attendant Right, but we're going to be getting an initial approach. There we go. Lyon traffic, easy 36 Echo Kilo. We're beginning our initial approach via the Tower 1 Sierra Bravo. We're expecting the earn-up approach for runway 17 right, descending through 8,000 feet for 3,000 feet for the first waypoint. Right, there we go. So, and then we're on the manual, as you can see, and after it finishes our turn, it's gonna put this on like that. What we are gonna be doing, as we announced, that we're gonna be directing to our pub, and that's actually what we're gonna be. Manual check. Yep, that was I don't know why that speed restriction did not encounter into there, but they're dropping down, just come down. Right, 3,000 in there. I don't know what the aircraft has. Usually we have the speed restriction 220 in there, but still a bit of overspeeding. Right, that's a 10-mile final, so we do want to take consideration. Right, 3,000 feet should be going in there, and that should be correct. And there we go. But actually, don't get the approach speed of 200. There we go. That tailwind that really fucks us up, to be honest. Right, so everything else is preparing here. We're gonna get the checklist right here for the descent and approach checklist. Right, for the approach, what we're gonna be using auto brake low. We put the ILS since you don't have any ILS, so usually you do it without the ILS. The speed brake can go to arm position. Landing lights are normal. The landing flap on 3 is set in there. Seatbelt signs are on check, and we're gonna be waiting for that 3,000 in there. Right, we're just waiting right now to get into that range. go. Mandatory at 3,000 feet at 117 right. But elevation 21, final patrol 174 right. There we go. So we have till that descent to right. Runway is about 150, 800 feet to there. Yeah, 1022, 1022, there we go. Actually in the Airbus what you do, you activate the approach mode, you know, and that's what you actually do. Because they don't have an LNAV and VNAV one, so then we can even use an LPV category 1, because that's actually what we're going to be using. So we're going to be switching the, putting it to 1008, there we go. I think that's why it changed, because of the approach phase, there we go, confirm it. No, much better. We're going to be using the LPV today, in category 1, so we're going to be arming the approach mode, and it's going to be, right, plus 7-degree check. Oh, on the TCAS, and there we go. Beginning our 10-mile approach. Lyon Saint-Exupéry traffic, easy 36 Echo Kilo. We're gonna go right turn on the 10-mile approach for runway 17 right. There we go, 3,000 feet check, and right now we're going to drop down to speed to 180. There we go. Further feet check on the mandatory. Look at that speed dropping. We may expect some wind shear. I don't like this weather. Don't like how it looks, right? Speed is very, very unstable. Right, there we go. Approach mode activated. Final approach. Flap 2. 160. Don't want to hear if you hit the engines right. Check, there we go. Landing checklist is gonna put it out here. Really bumpy, very, very bumpy. Right, let's get up to it, guys. So, dropping down the gear now. Pushing the speed in here in this position. Flap 3 out, check. Wait for the 3 greens. Check, auto brake check, low set, and gear on, check, signs on, right. Landing checklist, I can memo, landing no blue, landing gear check, 3 greens, signs on, check. Spoilers, arm check, get the nose lighting and the runway turn offs, of course. And the flaps config 3 check, our throttle is set under this normal speed, right, that's correct. There we go, we don't have still visual on the runway, which is gonna be a problem. Alright. Go to the ground down there. Speed is very, very stable. Right, we're almost at the minimums. Our landing checklist complete, there we go. So we should be ready to go down on the ground. There we go. Everything else is set. Let's check the QNH 1022. MT only check. Still no visual on the runway. So the Pappies. Lyon Santa Exupéry traffic, Easy 36 Echo Kilo landing runway 17 right.
Priority left.
Check. Only visual right now.
500.
Check, there we go.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continue. Perfect.
$50, $40, $30, $20. Retard. Retard.
There we go. Down on the ground. Right. Reversers. Deceleration 80 knots check. $60 knots check, manual braking. Vacation spot in here. No. Excellent. There we go. I don't know the landing rate, guys. If you guys can tell me. That's a fat flare. Nice, nice. Thank you, everybody. What was the landing rate? Let me take a look at it. Mine's 167. Whoa, pretty good for a first landing in EasyJet. That's a fat flare, indeed. It was a fat flare. Right. Let's. There we go. Rudders out. There we go. Let's just keep it at. Now 167. Thank you. Hope you have enjoyed the landing, guys. I'm gonna be announcing that we have vacated the runway in a minute. Welcome into Lyon. The FES is really. There we go. That can go out. There we go. Alright, let's. There we go. Let's see if I put this speed brake. There we go. Flap stop check. Alright. Leo in Santa Exupéry traffic. Easy 36 Echo Kilo runway 17 right vacated. Via Alpha 5, we're gonna be continuing back to Terminal 3 via Tango and Tango Juliet. Expecting gate Juliet 35. Right, there we go. Landing lights off, strobe lights off. There we go. Everything goes. Nose lights on taxi. APU master switch on. There we go. The X feed, and we're gonna be starting the APU to TCAS on standby. There we go. And weather radar off with the predictive windshield. Actually, yeah, it can go off. Weather trim reset. There we go. Gonna take a left turn in here. Constraints can go to off. Hope you have enjoyed the landing, guys, and the arrival into this wonderful airport of Lyon. It was one hell of a bumpy arrival, but we managed to pull it through. That three reds, when I saw them, that was not sexy at all, I like to say it. But yeah, we managed to pull this out. Let's try and gain that time. I have 10 minutes of taxi time. Right. Let's see what Pegasus tells me. Yeah, the same. At a pitch of 6, that was really a fat flare, to say it like that. We need it because of that turbulence. We didn't need that fat. There we go, APU done. Right. I can get the cargo like this. There we go. Alright, so usually I think they should be turning off the engines. You can see that's our terminal actually, exactly where that EasyJet is parked. They're gonna be parking on the opposite side of it. Have Julia 35. There we go. So for the after landing, everything else is set. The APU is on. There we go. The XFD is on. Standby on the TCAS. Weather radar off. Check. Flight directors off. Check. And the clocks is off. The brakes are not hot, so that's pretty good. What a beautiful airport this is, isn't it? Look at the terminal detail in there. Let's take a screenshot of that. Wow, pretty amazing, if you ask me. There we go. So this should be Tango Lima, and we're gonna be expecting another one. Just uploading a screenshot right now. There we go. So the next one should be Tango Juliet, which are gonna be starting to go parking stands. There we go. Let's set GSX to Juliet 35. Better. The phone for the good, right? Taking this right turn right here. There we go. There we go. Runway turn-offs can go to F position, and alright. 033. I'm expecting the other one. There we go. There we go. That's the frame rates that I was talking about. There we go. Let's turn the aircraft into here. Yeah, the dynamic lighting is kicking in right now. Of course, I need to. Yeah, I think right now they need to turn ref. There we go. How much do you want me in the left side? I'm not even on the line. Yeah, this guy's an idiot. He's not even on the line. I don't know why he wanted me so much in that side. There we go. Let's just lead a little bit. There we go. Park brake set. Parking brake check. There we go. And as we do have the APU, you're gonna get the APU blade turn position. There we go. APU blade check, and there we go. Both of the engines off. There we go. Transponder on standby. Yeah, I know, because that's how you guided me. Right, 20% for the N2, and I'm gonna kill the beacon. There we go. 20% check, and beacon light can go to off position. There we go. Fuel pumps off. Let's wait for the ground crew to do his job. Right. Pretty low, like in the 15s. There we go, request the boarding, 144 passengers. Pretty low on the 15s because of the airport. It's pretty heavy on the frame, but I have to say it's pretty much worth it. There we go. Alright, down here everything else is good. Let's unlock that. The other thing can go to reset paycheck. Everything else is correct. Yep. Make sure parking arms. Alright guys, let's take a look at this beauty of an airport. Usually look, when I look in that side, the frames were good, but as the dynamic lighting started to kick in, that's where it glowed. Dynamic lighting, yep. Exactly. That is beautiful. Couldn't get a lens picture with this. There we go. Right, pretty beautiful. So let's get the parking checklist. Already on predictive wind shearing, predictive wind shear is off. Engines are off, check. Seatbelts are off. Brake temperature is check. We have a good brake temperature at the moment. External lighting is as required. That means only navigation light on. We can. There we go. And we do forgot to do something in the ads right here. There we go, and the initialization. Landing power was me, and let's take a look. Flight time 1 hour and 90 minutes, flight time 1 hour and 45 minutes. We have arrived in and on 1531 in 1530. Right. There we go. Yeah, pretty bad on the frames right now, right? So external lights is as required, fuel pumps are off, check. The address check as required, and I can put it to off position. There we go. And right, kilometer can go out of here, both of them. Park brakes and chalk. We're gonna stay on the parking brake, even though we have the chalks. So that's good. Right, we're gonna have the securing aircraft checklist. So battery is off, oxygen. We're gonna turn it off when the passengers are out of the aircraft. But then we're gonna leave it like this. And who the fuck? Why was that on? Right. There we go. Alright guys, really hope you have enjoyed the flight. It was really nice, to be honest. Really enjoyed it. successful. Right, I don't think you guys heard me. I forgot to get my microphone out from mute. Well, I want to take I've done the securing the aircraft checklist with the adheres off, oxygen's off, APU bleeds off, check, and make lights stands off, and the APU and battery we're going to considering the cold weather. As we're securing and parking the aircraft right here, over the night we're going to be turning off the APU and everything. So yeah. Really hope you have enjoyed it, guys. Was one of the most successful streams I actually had in a while. So I really have to thank you, everybody, for this. You guys made this possible, and it was a really pleasure to fly into this wonderful airport with you guys. Especially that problematic arrival, as we had to uh, get that glide slope right after the autopilot actually losing it. So yeah, but it should be okay at the moment. It was a pretty nice landing, pretty nice. Really felt good, really good actually. So yeah. And that flare was pretty nice. Right, so really do hope you have enjoyed it. I'm gonna be waiting for the APU to turn up. There we go, APU is up. Everything else is correct, so the bat 1 and 2 will go to off position, and we're gonna stay on exterior power right now. Let's get the... There we go. Integral lights, and there we go. Navigation and logo can go to off position, and there we go. We're gonna be turning it off. Right. There we go, that's that. Everything else is closed, so we're just gonna be pushing the mech button. And of course, gonna be getting everything out from the aircraft. Okay, I don't think it's working right now, so we're just gonna be doing it by ourselves. There we go. So I'll give you guys some nice cinematics as GSX does his job. Hope you really have enjoyed this flight, guys. And well, I see you guys on Sunday, I think. Yep, it's gonna be Sunday. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. Hope oops. Hope you have enjoyed, and hope you will enjoy the music. And yeah, just have fun. I think. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys on Sunday.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. 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 Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. We aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated. It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it,